Did you know that every 5 seconds someone around the planet opens a brand new jar of Nutella? It's amazing to think how this smooth chocolate, hazelnut spread has become a global breakfast favorite and a sweet treat cherished by millions. But the story behind Nutella is not just about taste. It is a journey of dedication, precision, quality, and craftsmanship that turns 5 simple ingredients into a legendary creation. Nutella is made from cocoa, milk, sugar, palm oil, and hazelnuts. But each of these ingredients goes through a mesmerizing and carefully executed process before the final creamy spread. Let's take a trip around the world and deep inside production facilities to uncover the true magic and science behind Nutella. Our journey begins in the lush cocoa farms of West Africa, particularly nations like Côte d'Ivoire and Ghana, where climate and soil produce some of the highest quality cocoa beans in the world. Farmers carefully wait for cocoa pods to ripen, the pods turning vibrant yellow and orange shades, signaling they are ready. With precision and tradition passed down through generations, these pods are hand-cut using machetes to avoid damaging the cocoa trees. Inside every pod are 20 to 50 cocoa beans coated in a sweet white pulp, and only when these beans are extracted does the real transformation begin. They are placed in shallow wooden boxes or wrapped under plantain leaves and left to ferment for 5 to 7 days. This natural fermentation is essential because it reduces bitterness, deepens color, and develops the rich chocolate aroma we all love. Sun drying follows, lasting around a week, where farmers turn the beans constantly to avoid mold formation and ensure even drying until moisture reaches around 6%. Once dried and sorted, these beans travel across oceans to state-of-the-art Ferrero facilities, where strict quality inspection begins. Beans are tested for aroma, size, moisture, and purity. Only the best pass through. The roasting process transforms the beans dramatically. Heat activates flavor compounds, boosts aroma, and ensures the perfect chocolate note. After roasting, the beans are cracked open to remove their shells, leaving behind pure cocoa nibs that are ground into a silky cocoa mass. This mass is pressed to separate cocoa butter from the cocoa cake. The butter finds its destiny in other luxurious confectionery products, while the remaining dry cake is ground again into ultra-fine cocoa powder, rich, silky, and precisely what Nutella needs for that smooth chocolate experience. Now let's travel to dairy farms where fresh milk is collected at dawn, cooled rapidly below 4 degrees C, 39 degrees F, and transported to facilities where quality checks ensure it meets strict standards. The milk is skimmed, pasteurized at 72 degrees C, 161 degrees F, for 15 seconds to eliminate harmful bacteria yet preserve taste and nutrients, then cooled instantly and finally dried into powder. This powdered form blends seamlessly into Nutella, giving it that unique creamy body and melt in your mouth texture without spoiling quickly. Next comes sugar, and Nutella sources its sugar both from sugarcane and sugar beets grown in fertile fields around the world. Sugar beet harvesting is a fascinating process, involving machines gently lifting beets from the soil, washing them thoroughly, slicing them thinly into cassettes, and extracting sugar through hot water diffusion. The juice is purified, boiled under vacuum to form syrup, then cooled until sparkling white sugar crystals appear, perfectly refined to dissolve effortlessly into the Nutella blend. But one ingredient often misunderstood yet essential to Nutella's texture is palm oil. Sourced responsibly from tropical regions like Indonesia and Malaysia, palm fruits grow in heavy-hanging clusters. Each cluster weighs between 10 to 40 kilograms. Once harvested, the pulp is pressed, yielding oil naturally rich and stable, which gives Nutella its iconic silky consistency, prevents separation, and maintains freshness without artificial stabilizers. Finally, we arrive at the heart and soul of Nutella, hazelnuts. More than 70% of the world's hazelnuts come from Turkey, especially from the stunning Black Sea region, where hazelnut orchards stretch across hillsides. Farmers monitor the ripeness of hazelnuts carefully, waiting until late summer when nuts fall or are gently shaken from trees. They are collected, dried to reduce moisture to around 6%, and shipped to Ferrero facilities where they undergo some of the most meticulous quality checks in the food industry. Every hazelnut is sorted by size, cleaned, and evaluated for aroma and structure. Uniform roasting unlocks their deep, nutty flavor, releasing essential oils and intensifying sweetness without burning. Ferrero's expert roasters adjust time and temperature with scientific precision depending on moisture levels and origin of the nuts. Immediately after roasting, hazelnuts are ground into a luscious paste, smooth, rich, and incredibly fragrant. And this fresh grinding is done at the very last moment to lock in aroma and flavor. Now the magical moment happens. Cocoa, hazelnut paste, milk powder, sugar, and premium palm oil are blended in enormous stainless steel mixing tanks. This stage is where texture is perfected. Engineers and food technologists carefully monitor particle size to ensure every bite feels velvety and every spoonful melts smoothly on the tongue. The mixture goes through refining and conching, processes used in high-end chocolate manufacturing that eliminate graininess, enhance taste, and build depth of flavor. But Nutella does not simply rely on machines. Expert tasters and quality control specialists sample each batch for texture, aroma, sweetness, nutty notes, and balanced chocolate flavor. Only when a batch meets every strict Ferrero standard is it approved. Then this creamy masterpiece is filled into jars with precise measurements, sealed tight to lock in freshness, labeled, coded for traceability, packed and shipped to delighted fans in more than 160 countries. Think about it, from farmers harvesting cocoa pods under the tropical sun, dairy workers ensuring fresh milk safety, advanced machines extracting sugar from beets, oil specialists pressing fruit pulp, to hazelnut orchards on Mediterranean hillsides, millions of people and thousands of steps come together just so you can spread Nutella on warm toast in the morning. Behind every jar is science, tradition, innovation, and passion. The next time you twist open that white lid and smell that unforgettable sweet, nutty chocolate aroma, remember the incredible journey behind it. A global chain of craftsmanship where nature meets technology, farmers meet flavor experts, and dedication meets delight. Nutella isn't just a spread, it's a story of ingredients traveling across continents, of flavors perfected through time and expertise, and of joy crafted into every spoonful. So next time you enjoy Nutella on your toast, in your dessert, or even straight from the jar, we won't judge. Just know you are tasting a masterpiece born from tradition, innovation, and love for flavor. And if this journey amazed you, imagine the incredible stories behind other foods you enjoy daily. Because in every lovable bite, there is a universe of hard work, science, and magic waiting to be explored.